So just been to the doctors, got my brace at 90 degrees. It's a big progression for me. In 2 weeks, find out whether I need surgery or not. We'll test it for stability. Fingers crossed. So what I want to know is there anyone out there watching this vlog that has a dog that thinks it's a good idea to go sniffing in a bush somewhere, walk eye first into a branch, end up giving himself a really bad, deep corneal ulcer, have to have the eye stitched up, a part of the third eyelid removed, and cost his dad a lot of money? What an idiot. Big day for the big man today. We're on our way to the vets to go and get his stitches out of his eye, finally. The big man's got two eyes again. How do you walk into a branch, honestly? Anyway, episode 2, welcome. It's going to be all about the gym. I know the gym's everyone's favourite. Yeah, didn't think so. I'm going to talk you through what I'm doing, why I'm doing certain things, what the aim of this program is, why I'm doing it basically, and I'm also going to discuss some of my concerns and my worries that I've had from the start, what I maybe still have a little bit of now, as well as then telling you what I'm doing to make sure that those worries and concerns don't come true. But on top of that, there's a lot of progress that's been made already, and it's really cool to see. It's really positive to see, and I'll talk about that a little bit. And on top of all that, we have a little special guest towards the end, so make sure you stay tuned for that. For now, I'll see you in the gym. First though, I need a coffee. I need my energy for this gym. So I'm going to go make one, then we'll go. How sick was that? No, it was alright. Not quite as good as some of the stuff on YouTube, but it did its job. Anyway, day 1 of the gym. It's all about strength. I'm just on my way there. You can see the rink behind me. Got about another 10 steps and I'm in there, so I'll see you guys inside. Actually, I gotta have one more before I start. It's gonna sound really lazy, but one of the worst things about being injured and coming to the gym, being in a brace and not being as mobile, is you have to set the whole workout up before you even start. Honestly. Never mind. At least it means I'm more organised for my workouts, which makes a change. Ooh, there we go. So that's workout 1 done. I've gone the wrong way. Damn it. The gates are closed. Try again. That's workout 1 done. I was going to record a little bit once I'd finished and talk through what I said that I'd go through, but the guys came in for their workout after training, so I thought I'd get out of there, let them be, and make sure they didn't take the mick out of me while I was on camera as well, make my life easier. So I'm going to go home, sit in front of the camera there, and we'll discuss what I said I was going to. So today's workout was all about strength, like I said this morning. I do 6 sessions a week. Strength, cardio, strength, cardio, strength, cardio. 6 days a week. That's my week at the minute, 6 workouts a week. Plus any extras, long walks, things like that, everyday life in between as well. And if I fancy a second workout, I'm sure I could get in there and do one. But you don't want to overdo it with this injury. You've got to give yourself a chance to heal. You've got to give your body a chance to repair itself. And obviously, if you run yourself down, there's less chance of that happening. Or should I say, it's probably going to be a slower process. Your body needs energy to heal, but at the same time, I got to make sure I'm doing stuff to stay fit. So it's like a little balancing act. But so far, it's going well. Like I said, today's was strength. Tomorrow's cardio. Strength today was mainly upper body. And it varies. But also in each workout, both the strength and cardio sessions, I also work core. I have to be careful because my accent's so bad, I use just a car. But yeah, I have to work core in every single workout. Netmind's, there's so many technical aspects of the game and technical aspects of that position. You have to make sure as a goalie that you have a strong core. So whether you're injured or not, you should always be working that as a netminder and just be able to perform those techniques and those movements. You need to be really strong in there. So I got to make sure that doesn't disappear. Jesus, I think I've been drinking. I don't know what's in the water over here, but I can't talk. The key to these injuries, from research I did, from talking to people who've been in a similar situation, is to just make sure that you're strong. Make sure that you got strong legs. Obviously, you have to be strong mentally, like anything in life. I mean, there's going to be frustrations with this injury, with any other injury. So you got to be healthy upstairs. You got to be strong upstairs. You got to just keep going. There's always going to be down days. There's always going to be good days. The battle is trying to make sure that you have more good days than bad days. But going back to physical strength, like to stabilize the knee, especially when it's injured, you need to have strong legs. And touch wood, that's something I've always had. I've always been a big guy. I've always had to have strong dogs down there to help power my body and get my body through the day. Now, let alone a game of hockey and get myself across that net in time to save pucks. But probably the scariest thing I think was seeing how much muscle I did lose in my right quad. Yeah, I mean, I wake up in the morning and I'll take my brace off just because it feels nice, and you see how little that is compared to the other leg, and honestly you're thinking, oh no. Actually, I'm not thinking oh no, I'm thinking something way worse, but I gotta keep this PG. So it just shocks you basically, and that's probably been the hardest battle mentally, to look at that leg and think, oh no, my muscle's gone compared to the other. But at the end of the day, when you think about it realistically, my leg was locked in a brace at 15 degrees for pretty much 3 weeks. So when you can't use a quad like you used to, obviously there's going to be wastage occurs. The good news is though that some of that muscle is coming back. I've got a machine that I borrowed off one of the guys, and I can do things that I probably couldn't do without that machine. It basically sends electric impulses into your leg and stimulates the muscles, and it also stimulates that muscle growth. So my quad's getting worked without actually putting any stress on the knee. I'm able to do a few things that I wouldn't be able to do in the gym without assistance or without that machine on, and honestly it's making a big difference. And to see the amount that my quad has grown back already, it's so cool to see. Honestly, I can't explain how happy it makes me to see some muscle in that leg finally. So like you've seen in all my other vlogs, and when you watch all the famous YouTube vloggers, they'll always set a scene with all this B-roll and it looks all cool. Mine maybe don't look as cool as theirs, always good. But when we're talking about the gym, I thought, well, you've just seen all the stuff that's happened with Stitch over the last 2 weeks, so you don't want to go, and then you saw the coffee as well, so I thought you won't want to go straight into all the B-roll of the gym. So I thought I'd do something a little bit different, and I thought I'd come straight into what we've just talked about, and now I'm on to the point where I'm on about changes. And here's I think now is a pretty pretty good point. Why is it so hard to vlog? Keep messing up. Pretty good point to put some B-roll in for you. And I'm not going to say too much, but it's exciting. In a short space of time, the last vlog was 2 weeks ago, and I was at 15 degrees right then. Now I'm at 90 degrees. So you can imagine there's been changes to my workouts and the things that I do. So enjoy this little B-roll and you'll see the difference. back on the bike too. No brace. Feels unbelievable to have that thing off. It feels naked down there. Weird. So weird. Back to business. Yeah, I mean, if you... So that's pretty cool seeing that progression that's gone through in my workout and in my knee. I mean, it's honestly, like, I know I still got a long road ahead and I'm not out in the clear yet, but just knowing how much my life's changed since the first few weeks. I know that sounds dramatic how much my life's changed, but honestly, it's changed a lot. There's no pain there. I can move around fine. I can move around fast. I mean, I was like a snail before. But yeah, now I can actually move a little bit now. Well, I can move a lot now. I can do stuff. I can move side to side gently. Obviously, I'm not going to go crazy because that's a movement that I really need to try and avoid as much as I can. But at the same time, I can't stop myself from doing it completely. I try to stop myself spinning and turning on it, but still, every so often it happens because you just go back to autopilot and do it. But now I don't get any pain from that. I might get a little telling off from my knee, just saying, "Oh, it's still not ready yet," but nothing like where. I mean, if I turned without thinking when I first did it, I'd be on the floor in pain. It was horrible. But now it's so positive to see that kind of thing, and that's why it's kind of cool keeping this vlog. So that means for the rest of my life I can see how far I came and what I went through to get to this stage. Actually, no, I'm going to pick this up. So one of my big worries, actually I had a few big worries coming in. I've got them wrote down right here, but I just don't want to look at the paper. But no, my big worries coming into it was, one, obviously, will I need surgery? Will I be back this season or everything like that? But away from that, when it comes to the workouts and things, the big worry was how much strength was I going to lose? How much of my cardio was I going to lose? Will it be strong enough to just come back and play at all? All these things go through your head and worse than that. But those were the main things. The strength and the cardio were the two big things that really worried me. It's like, well, I might be fit. I might be ready to go in, 8 weeks from injury, 10 weeks from injury, 12 weeks from injury, 3 months. Well, that's 12 weeks, that. 4 months from injury, let's say 8 months from injury. But is my fitness going to let me? Is my body going to let me? Are my lungs going to be there? Everything like that. And they're big worries. But you know what? This gym work, that's just as important as the rehab, as the physio, as everything else. Because if I'm healthy, as soon as if I'm fit and strong, the lungs are there, the strength's there. Hopefully, I'll go back even fitter, even better than what I left the ice on as. So yeah, as soon as the injury's healed, that puts me in a good stead to just jump straight back on the ice when I'm allowed, rather than then trying to catch up and catch up on the strength and the cardio after that. Right. So I know that's brief, but no one wants to sit and watch some guy in Austria sat talking about how he's going to the gym and what he's doing and getting sweaty and stuff like that. I mean, I don't even want to watch myself doing that, let alone you guys. So yeah, I thought I'd keep it quite brief, nice and short and sweet, but try and get as much information as I can in there for you. I just want to bring you guys on my journey. One, it's cool for me to see everything when I look back, like I just said a couple of minutes ago. But it's nice to have people taking notice, and it's cool to see how many thousands of people have watched it so far. It's really cool, and it makes it worth doing. So just want to say to everyone, thank you for tuning in, and thanks for watching all these and joining me on this journey, as cheesy as that sounds, because it is a journey. And I'm going to get there. I'm going to be back before we know it. And hopefully I'm going to be around to win first playoff championship with Graz this year, because that would be pretty awesome. But for now, I'm going to head back to the gym. This time I'm not working out. We're going to meet a special guest. Enjoy. Off back in now. It's where you get to meet the special guest. So here he is. Special guest today. It's the one and only David Owen. Or Dees Bigelow, if you look at the team photo here.
Love the bike. Love it.
How you feeling, Dees?
Oh, terrific. I love being biking. My favourite thing in the world.
Let's see how he gets on. How do you feel on that one, Dees?
I've had better days, but I've definitely had a lot worse days.
Well, that's it. Hope you enjoyed episode 2. I'll see you next week. You sure you're alright, Dees?